after another fell. When my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
What's good, everybody? It's the Chosen One back at it, and we're getting ready to go over the Halo video game series. I believe it started in 2002, right after 9/11, and it's a series of video games that's based off of the Earth's civilization in the future. Their resources on the planet were all used up, and they had to travel certain areas of the galaxy to find a better planet, you know, that would support life. So while their journey is going on in the galaxy, they run into a group of extraterrestrials known as the Covenant, okay? And the humans, the human travelers, space travelers in the video game they're called the UNSC, which is really, you might as well say it's the United States Marine Corps, okay? They changed it to the whole nation or the planet, okay? But it's really represents the United States Marine Corps in today's society. So in this video game, you got the UNSC up against the extraterrestrials known as the Covenant. And like I've said before, the Covenant represents the covenant that was made between our ancestors and the Sirius gods from the Sirius star system, the Ark of the Covenant, people. Also, if you look closely at these bad guys in these quote-unquote bad guys in the video game series, they're called elites. The prefix EL comes from the Elohims, okay? The Anunnaki, the Sirius gods. When you look at the elites, their headdresses and their crowns, they go up, okay? They rise up to the cosmos just like our Egyptian Kemetic ancestors. And they have those four mandibles protruding out of their face just like the predator alien. And the predator alien had African dreadlocks, okay? So once again, people, like I said, they're trying to tell us something. They're trying to give us a message. And what is the Covenant's whole goal in the Halo series video game? What is their goal? Their goal is to reach the great journey. They always talk about activating the Halo rings to put us through what's called the great journey, which is the great journey to the fifth dimension, people. And the Halo rings represent the circumference of the stars, okay? And their activation and their connection to our melanin. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So that's what the Halo rings really represent. When you talk about Saturn's ring, okay, that is the matrix illusion that they want to keep you under with the time, with the clock. Okay. You got 24 hours in a day, 2, 4, or 6. You got 60 seconds in a minute. That's another 6. You got 60 minutes in an hour. That's another 6. 666 Saturn matrix. Okay. Keeping you caught and stuck in the same cycle, so that there's a bad side of the ring and there's a good side of the ring. The good side of the ring is the Stargate, okay? They had a movie series called Stargate Atlantis, which talks about the Stargate through the stars into the fifth dimension. So, like I said, back on the Halo thing, even when you look at the certain group of aliens that consist of the Covenant, okay? You have these primeval primate kind of Planet of the Apes kind of figures called the Brutes in Halo, okay? And that represents what's going on here on the Earth's surface today, okay? I'll delve into that in a later lecture, but you got, like I said, you got the elites, you got the gremlins, the little gremlins. They're like pawns. But if you delve into it and you do your research, okay, those are actually leprechauns, pygmy Africans, those little pawns that are part of their battalion. You have 2 to 3 elites, you have some jackals, and you have maybe a couple of hunters, okay? And you have these little small entities that are really African pygmies in the real world. So people, they're talking to us. They're talking to us, and the United States government, okay, is being shown as trying to stop melanated people from reaching their fifth dimension, stopping their great journey. And that is what the whole video game is all about. Let's look at Halo 4 and let's look at these new entities that are being portrayed as bad guys. They're called the Prometheans, people. Now, a lot of people have been giving me flack and have been talking about, you know, Prometheus doesn't exist. Greek mythology is a sham, yada, 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 yada. But why would they go out of their way to portray the bad guys as Prometheans, people? Why? I mean, why even name it that if it never existed? And like I said, if you do your research, Prometheus was an entity known as Enki. Our ancient African ancestors referred to Prometheus as Enki, okay? And when you look at their leader, the Prometheans' leader is known as the Didot, who, if you look at his face, he looks just like Voldemort in Harry Potter. So that means he is a Draconian. He is the Alpha Draconian, okay? Who he set up his civilization on Mars, okay? Started creating humans and did the same thing on Earth, okay? And if you do more research, you'll find out in the video game Halo Reach, let's look at the word reach. If you just re-scramble the letters, okay? Re-scramble the letters and throw out the letter C, you put in the letter T and you get the Earth, okay? They landed on a planet called Reach, which is really the Earth, people. They're talking about what went on right here and what's going on right here right now in this Halo video game series, people. So like I said, you guys need to wake up and do your research. And when you look at some of the weapons, like I said before, the weapons in these video games is already here, ladies and gentlemen. It's already here. There's nothing new under the sun. They're just excavating ancient archaeological sites and digging up our ancestor civilization and using the technology for weaponry, okay? Our ancestors used it for godhood, and these people, these Zionist Jews, are using it for weaponry, domination, and control, okay? So that's really all I have to delve into on that topic. When you get into the numerology of why they dropped the Halo 5 on October 27th on a Tuesday, 2/7 is what? 9, okay, which is the planet Mars, which represents your soul's ascension, okay? And who is the main character in Halo? John 117, Spartan 117. 117 is 9. His goal is to what? To stop the melanated people's soul's ascension, which is the 9, okay? You guys got to really understand and wake up that they're hitting you guys with witchcraft and sorcery, and they're getting you to attack and kill your own goddamn ancestors and gods in the damn Halo video game, people, okay? There was a lecture that was given about 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago when Halo 4 went out, and one of the creators from Bungie, he stated that he did not want the creatures, okay, in Halo, the Covenant, to seem too ethnic or too Muslim in their features, okay? So that would exclude Bungie from any kind of lawsuits for creating the Halo video game, people. So right there and then, he stated out of his own mouth that there was a similarity between our ancient Kemetic / Muslim ancestors to the Covenant aliens in Halo, people. I forgot the specific name. We'll leave a link at the bottom of this video, people, to guide you to the directly to the video that we're talking about. The Covenant in the video game Halo actually called Spartan 117, who is Master Chief, the Covenant called him the Demon. Spartan 117, Master Chief in the Halo video game series, and according to the Covenant, was referred to as the Demon. The Demon to stop our soul ascension, people. It's time to wake up. This is not rocket science. It's basic common sense. You guys have to detach because a lot of people are so easily misled by the same bullshit year in and year out. They got the iPhones 4, 5, 6, 7. They got, Galaxy S4, 5, 6, 7. And they're doing the same thing with these video games and with these game systems, people. Okay, you guys are being played. It's a game of Monopoly with these people. They are pimping you. They're pimping you. They're giving you little tiny upgrades. They're 60 years ahead of us technologically. They're just giving you little tiny upgrades, okay, to keep you subservient slaves and to keep you subservient consumers for however long they want you, people, okay? So, like I've been saying, man, you guys really need to understand, the messages and the symbology behind this video game, because believe me, it is more than meets the eye when it comes to this Halo series, man. So that's basically all I got with you guys. I'll be doing a lot more lectures on the certain particular video games individually in the future. So, like, subscribe, leave a comment. It's The Chosen One, man. I'm out.
comm check.
Comms working fine, Lobs.
Copy that, Tanaka. Spartan Buck online and ready.
Spartan Vale online.
Weapons free. Contact!